yellow flash of the leaf.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. And like I said in the last video, things are really heating up. So let's dive straight into it. I ended off on chapter 34. I almost read a little bit further, but I ended off on there. And trying to see which one should I break down. Talent story or I'm gonna go with talent story. Kieran's story not really a lot of not going along. I mean not a lot is going on with his story. So you go dive straight into talent story. Okay, we ended off. Okay, I think he got hit with a crossbow, whatever. Kieran, because they was getting ambushed and stuff, and assassins went to kill him. So basically, he was knocked out. And now it's basically like talent point of view, or like she's telling a story, but I mean like talent was there. You remember, like I said, she was the assassin that was sent. The other dude he seen, one of the robe dudes sent her. He for the Demon house, yes. He for the Demon house, like a super rich house and stuff like that, royalty. And he sent Talon to get him. So basically, okay, now see we got the background there. So basically, um Talon tricks his foster mother to come. Her name is Ola, I think. It's Ola. I'm gonna call her Ola. So Ola come downstairs and basically Talon was pretending to be somebody else. Then finally Talon beat her up and stuff and interrogating her, torturing her. Like Ola's confused, like who are you? Where's Kieran? And is Kieran already gone? Like they took him away, but she was like he's safe. Don't worry about him. We worry about you right now. And basically, she broke down a lot of stuff. Like we got like a lot of insight to his backstory. So kind of find out. So it seems like so far that Kieran may be from the Demon house. Like that's why he looked different than everybody else and all this stuff. So he from the Demon house, or that's what it looked like. Cause Talon told us that basically Ola stole Kieran or whatever. Not stole, but basically it was like a slave that worked for the Demon house. And basically she had a baby with one of the sons. I think he was like he's the heir to the throne for the Demon house. And she had a baby with him, and like he abusive and stuff, and so on and so on. And supposedly, she ran away because the heir, dad, she was a slave. It didn't look good for them, his son to be married to a slave and this and that. So he basically was go ordered to kill her, but she ran away before she could get killed. And then kind of found out she was pregnant and stuff. And then like she actually died or whatever, but the baby was like able to give birth, or she was able to give birth to the baby before. And it's supposedly that she gave the baby to Ola or whatever, right? Um and then come to find out that uh like basically Talon is like mad at Ola like for something that passed. She like used to love me and stuff, but you left me for dead. Like you left me for dead to die. Ola was like, no, I tried my best, and basically Talon was calling her out on the lie. Cause first Talon was human, and this the big twist, bro. Talon was, I forgot the mom name, Kieran mom, but I'm gonna call her Y. Kieran mom Y was actually Talon, like Talon is now. Like that's her. Like basically she had the necklace that Kieran got on now. It's called the shackle something like that. So basically, whenever the assassin came to kill her, she switched bodies with the assassin. And the assassin was a mimic. Like that's how she could like change to different people's bodies and shapeshift and all this stuff. So they switched bodies, and Talon kind of crazy now because the mimic been alive for like hundreds of years, and so he killed like 4,000 people already. And like when they kill somebody, they absorb their memories and personalities and this like that. So she instantly absorbed like 4,000 personalities, and of course, that's gonna mess with your mind a little bit. So that's why she kind of crazy and stuff like that. And so she basically getting revenge on Ola because like they was lovers or whatever. And so basically, she was mad that she left her to die and stuff like that. So she just glowing the body, getting revenge for her. And so basically, yeah, that was a big twist. That Talon is or we think so far, considering the story is Ola. I mean, not Ola is Kieran mom, but Kieran don't know that and stuff like that. So, um, that was all the plot twists from then, and then fast forward a little bit ahead. It's still talent point of view. The story. Kieran woke up in, of course, a rich house and stuff like that, and basically he's healed. He almost died, and basically they tell him he almost died, but he's healed. And basically, you remember the person I told that summoned the demon to kill Kieran, who was looking for the necklace. I think it's called the shackles. The necklace Kieran got on currently, and the necklace his mom had on. Basically, it was his dad. You remember I said like one of the cloak figures was from the Demon house, and like he's the heir to the throne still, and that is Kieran dad. So that was another crazy twist that like he kind of found out that that was his dad. So he basically talking him down and stuff like saying you my son, and he tell him how his mom died and this and that and how it was crazy and she ran away to try to protect her life. But Kieran was like, nah man, you killed my my mom, like his foster mom. He talking about Ola because he don't know that she's still alive. Oh, let me before I go. Talon ended up taking Ola with her somewhere, so she's nowhere to be found, and Damon don't know where is it. So basically, Kieran dad. When I say Damon, I'm talking about Kieran dad. So I'm just calling him that by his last name, Damon. So basically, Kieran dad don't know what Ola is, but he like ordered to kill his dad and the other girl he liked and this and that. So he like, nah man, I hate you and stuff like that. And his dad started beating up on him like they whole house is abusive. Like he crazy, bro. His dad started beating up on him and stuff like that. And Kieran did something loud because the dad was like, since I can't kill you, I'm gonna bring like he basically brought like a random slave girl like out. Kieran got like a nice heart and stuff. He's a nice person. He brought a random slave girl out and start whipping her. Well, not him physically, but another person, like one of his guards, whatever. And Kieran, they was eating dinner, so Kieran grabbed the knife, killed the guard, and then his dad got mad and he basically killed the slave instead, and he started beating up Kieran. He tell him like, this not gonna go the way you're gonna go, or the way you think you is gonna go. You're gonna be obedient. You're gonna listen. You my son. He was like, I tried to be nice with you, but now I'm gonna show you like, I'm your dad. And he basically whipped um Kieran until like one of the maids. She not a maid. They she like the magic user for the family. She came and saved them and brought them to like a different place and basically like that. And so he lived. So basically, Kieran figured out his dad abusive. His dad is crazy, and that he's a rich asshole dad, and like how he hate him and don't want to do that. And he trying to escape, trying to see if anybody else still alive from his family and the people he liked and whoever else at the bar still alive. So that was a big plot twist. So he found out that he his dad, his mom died, how his mom died, how his Ola was connected, and this and that. But come to find out that you remember his foster dad, he is suspect because nobody knows where he came from. He casted a spell on Ola to like basically like I told her, whenever Kieran mom escaped, she dropped Kieran off to Ola to protect her. So Ola protected her. I mean protected Kieran, and then for some reason his foster dad basically put Ola under a spell and told him like to keep him like at the bar or the brothel where they work at and take him in. It was like basically controlling her without her knowing. But Talon let her know like you was being controlled. Like you never trusted nobody in your life. You always had yourself and what's in interest, but then you trust a random dude. Then she was like, "Oh, that's crazy." So basically, Kieran dad and Talon, basically everybody trying to figure out who his foster dad is and who is he working for and what is his motive. And basically, we kind of find out that like remember how back way when Kieran broke into the house, right? And that's when he first seen his dad and the other person torturing the other person. So basically, the person I gave Kieran broker the information to tell him to break in that house wanted Kieran and his dad to meet. So somebody is behind the scenes pulling the strings and Talon trying to figure that out. Kieran trying to figure it out. Kieran dad trying to figure it out. So that's a big miss in itself, and they trying to figure that out. So basically, I think that's the end of Talon's side of the story. Basically, then the mage I told you that helped Kieran leave from his dad. she basically kind of nice and like they hitting it off, becoming friends and stuff like that. She like a becoming like a mother figure to him, and she got his best interest in heart. But like they got her soul captured too, so she can't ignore them. But she basically a good guy. It seemed like that she'll be a good guy and go help him out. And it basically ended off with her promising to teach him magic and how to heal people. So bam, bada boom. Fast forward to Kieran point of view telling his story. You remember I told you he got off the ship, he made it to the island. What happened? The dragon chased him. They made it to the island, and he went down into the sanctuary, seeing they was doing an experiment, not experiment, ritual, and mother son was killing herself, and basically it wasn't nothing bad. Like they worship the goddess of death, so they was doing a whole ritual. It's not that really important. They was doing this, but he didn't really die. It was just a ritual to test his fate. Basically, Kieran, they had a big feast that night, and Kieran was just learning how to accept their culture and how like they court operates and what they do and all this stuff, and like all the different people and how like they kind of loving or like they friendly and got like a different vibe to them, this and that. Really nothing important. Yeah, nothing important happened with Kieran's story. It's just him discovering the cult, trying to blend in, or and then basically, do you remember the dragon that wanted Kieran because he was singing? He came to the island, tried to pull up, but Mother saved Kieran again. She was like, "Nah, you can't have him, bro. You better escape." And basically, the dragon was like, "I'm gonna get what's mine." So he ran away, but he basically like not that far. He watching off for Kieran, so Kieran can't leave because remember Vayne want him. Vayne, as soon as the only reason Vayne can't come to the island because the goddess can show up at the island. The goddess of death. Remember how I said they worship her? She can show up to the island and kill Vayne. So that island is like Kieran's sanctuary, but it's like a prison too, because he's safe there, but he can't leave because Vayne want him, and the super strong crazy dragon want him for we don't know what. So he got two big enemies that want him right now, powerful enemies. So basically, Kieran just doing what he can, and basically he asked Mother to train him because before he became a slave and stuff, when he was in the house of Damon, he was learning sword play. So he asked like, "Is this somebody that can teach me sword play, or is this somebody that can help me with magic?" And she like, "Yeah." So basically, it's about to be a little training arc from that side of the story. He about to start training. Um, and he want to train. One reason to get stronger, so he could go back to Damon, the House of Damon, and kill his dad. Cause like I said, he hate his dad. So he basically want to spin a block back on his dad, body him, and he want to save the maid, the mage. I think I'm gonna call it M. Her name started M. He want to save her. So clearly, we know from Kieran's point of view that in Talon's point of view story, the mage and him clearly get close, and she become a friend because he really care about it and trying to go back. And like I said, things he know. We learned two big things. Like I said, that we learned who Kieran mom may be. They kind of hinted at that may not be his mom because the mage said that that the girl why she was never pregnant, but it don't make sense because like Kieran looks like them. He got the same hair color, the same eyes, and he know how to do a little magic like them because they like a house of mages. So it's kind of all confusing. But for right now, the signs are pointing to that why is Kieran mom, and that's Talon now, and why she escaped the house, and how she gave birth to him, and how he ended up at the brothel with Ola and his foster dad. But like I said, they kind of leaving it open ended and making us think, yeah, signs are looking to that's his mom, and Damon is his dad, but it may be somebody else. Either way, I think it's somebody important. I think it may be the past emperor or something like that. It may be something crazy. I really think it's the past emperor. I think he the son of the previous emperor that died. But like I said, we go see. Hopefully, in the next chapters they go shine some light on it. But for now, like I said, Kieran's story, it seemed like he's about to do a training arc, and Talon's story kind of seemed like a training arc too. So I think it's both kind of be like a filler couple chapters, just training, trying to get stronger, and we gonna figure stuff out slowly but surely, and we gonna see what direction Kieran is gonna go and how he's gonna try to handle things and how he's gonna get revenge. But these 10 chapters was good. It was fire. It's building up more and more, getting more suspense when I like it. And like I said again, I like the duality of them telling both sides of the stories and we seeing how they connect and how they differ. But if you made it this far to the video, and haven't dropped a like yet, go ahead and press that like button and subscribe if you are new. Um, Look out for a Blue Lock chapter review. Cause this week, I don't know why, but they didn't put out a chapter. Or last week, they didn't put out a new chapter. So this week, hopefully they're gonna put out a new chapter. And Legend of the Northern Blade, whenever that come out, I'm gonna do a review on both of those same day. So look out for that. Keep your eyes peeled, and I'll catch you gents and ladies later. Peace.